Very good morning, everyone. I am saying everyone Jai Jai Shri Ram, Jai Ayodhya Dham. Now, today I am going to discuss a very important coding problem that is asked in the TCS. So, the problem is asked by the TCS Day 1 Slot 2 in 2023. So now I am going to firstly discuss about this problem. What is the problem? The problem is, look everyone, the problem is given an integer array of n. कह रहा है given an integer array that name capital A or R of size capital N. The task is to find the count of the element whose value is greater than the all its superior elements. That means you can select the index 0 value. That means you can select the index 0 value first and count the rest values which is greater than index first value. Here is note point: first element of the array. First element of the array should be considered. First element of the array should be considered in the count of the result. For the example, there are a array A R R have the 5 element, that is 4, 7, 4, 8, 2 and 9. The 7 is at the index 0, 4 is at the index 1 and so on. So the problem, as 7 is the first element, index 0 element, it will be the considered inside the result. It will be considered inside the result. 8 and 9 are also the element that are the greater than all of its superior element. Since that 3 element is present in the array meets the conditions, hence the output will be the 3. Means I am going to explain, if the base index element is 7 and rest element from the index like as 8 and 9 is greater than, the base index 8 and 9 will be counted in count variable, while the less than element from the base element 7, 4 and 2 is not counted inside the problem. So now this is the input. First input is 5. Total number of element represented in AR are 5. So first element 7, that is at the index 0. Fourth element is second index element. Eighth is second element. First element 7 at the 0 index element. Fourth is 1 index element. Eighth is second and so on. Now we are looking the output of this problem. Then I am going to code using the C or Python programming language, because this is the concept of array. So Python accept the numpy. That will be difficult for everyone. So we will code using the C programming language very easily, because this problem is not a very tough. This is a very easy problem. Input was this. Output is 3. Output is 3. The second input, total number of element is 5. The 0 index 3, 1 is 4, 2 is 5, 3 is 8, 9 is 4. So first we count the index 0. If the rest element is greater than 0 index, then all will be considered in a output. The index 0 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 8 and 9. All is the greater than index element. So all will be considered, included the 0 index also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the output. 5 is the output. 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So output is the 5. Here is the constraints. The value of n is less than 20 and greater than or equal to 1. Less than or equal to 20 and greater than or equal to 1 means the size of array not be exceeded greater than 20 and not be less than 1. The ARRI is also greater than 1 and less than 1000, 10,000. So now we are going to code this problem using C++ या C programming language. So everyone keep the patience and look at this problem. I am going to code very easily because this is not a difficult problem. So the code of this problem is, so now I am going to code this problem using C programming language that has include stdio studio.h. Second has include conio.h and int main. Body of main is going to start. Now everyone know the size of array is capital N. We are declare a variable capital N for the array size, and the second variable C will be used for the count variable as a count variable. So first variable of is capital N for the array size, and second variable small c that will count the array elements. Now we use the print function for a message size of array equal to this. Now this is going to print, and now this is going to print. Now the second statement is scanf %d scanf %d. Enter the value for n. So we use the address capital N. Address is capital N. Now we declare a array int that name is arr with size capital N. This array that name arr. Now we use a loop that will scan the array element value. Index 0, I is less than capital N, and I plus plus. And now we scan the array value scanf %d. Now we scan the array value scanf %d address arr I. So this is your program that will scan the array elements. Now we are going to compare the rest variable from the index variable. We use one more for loop. Int I is equal to 0, I less than capital N, I plus plus. I is going to plus plus. So the body of again for loop is open. We use the if arr I is greater than or equal to arr 0. Greater than or equal to arr 0. Arr index 0. So we open the body of if statement. Open the body of if statement. If the condition will be matched, then C is going to plus plus. C is going to plus plus. If statement and loop statement both will be the closed. So a double r 0 and is greater than or equal to a r 0. So now we use the print statement. Print statement that will print the total element, total counted, counted elemen, elements equal to, total counted elements equal to percent d, total counted element equal to percent d hc. The value c is going to increase again and again inside the loop and if statement, and return retu return 0, return 0, and the body is going to close. Now we will check the result of this. So here is the return. We not use the semicolon, and again we will run this program. Print a double ry size of array. Size of array. Where is the size of array? Size of array. Print size of array. Use the semicolon also. And now the again we will run this program. Again we will run this program, and this is, now my program is going to run, and the output of this program will be, here first we enter the size of n. Here first we enter the size of n. The size of n is 5. Size of array is 5. And enter the second value. The second value was, enter the second value, that is the input of array. The size of array is 5, and first input was 7 4 7 4 8 2 and 9. So the first element of array is 7. 7 is inside the count element. 4 is less than 7, so 4 is not included. 8 is greater than 8 included. 2 less than not included. 9 greater than 9 included. So 8 and 9 and 7 included. Output will be the 3. Output is 3. The total element is 3. First input is going to complete. Now the second input, we will enter the second value. The second input was the problem. The second input was the problem. First total element is first, and the first element is 3. Second is 4. Third is 5 and 8 and 9. So the base index of the element is 3, and all element is greater than 3, so each is included, and 3 is also. So 3 1 2 3 4 5. The result is 5. The result is 5. Okay, now one more index, one more times. Similarly, here is the 10. So be 7 the total element is, the total element is 5. So देखो 7 is included. 7 से is greater 11 2, 11 से 9 3, फिर 7 4, फिर 12 5, and everything is less than. The greater than and equal element from the base index is included in C. So the code is, the problem of TCS code is coded using in C programming language. So it's my humble request to everyone, don't forget to share this video your all friends and subscribe my channel. It's my humble request to you. Best of luck everyone, and We will create here a playlist for the coding. So everyone open the playlist box and watch my all videos for the coding, programming and placements. Best of luck everyone. Have a nice day. Jai Shri Ram.